Okay, guys, so I'm going to take a break from what I am doing up here, which is working on that carpet in the front end, getting ready for the chairs to come in. And I'm going to focus on this area right back here. I've kind of been chomping at the bit to get these tiles put in here as a backsplash. And I'm pretty frustrated with the front end here now because I'm having some problems with my jacks. And I don't want to do any more work up there and secure anything else until I know what's going on there. Because, you know, maybe I did something and I still need to be able to access it. So I'm just going to leave that alone up there now. Turn my attention to this, get something else done here that I've been wanting to do. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these tiles as the backsplash, obviously, over here, and I'm going to go ahead and extend them all the way up to the ceiling. I've seen this done a bunch of different ways. I don't think I need to put any over here. I think that can just be wallpaper there. But yeah, over here, I think that's what I'm going to do. Extend it all the way up to the ceiling. Really does look good either way. You know, if I were to like stop it right here and then just put wallpaper up the top. But I think I like the way that it looks all the way up to the ceiling. So that's what we're going to do. I've heard these things are kind of challenging to put in, so I'm about to find out. I think I am all prepped for this thing. A lot more work goes into it than you think. I had to take on the blinds there, loosen this so I can get under it, take out all the things that were holding the blinds, the coffee machine, which I couldn't figure out how to get out of there, but finally did. Thank the Lord. And as you see, we took this stuff off of here. This is where the microwave was. We had these spindles down here to hold the thing here to hold the microwave, and I don't even think it's the original microwave, but we'll get around to that later on. So that's how it looks right now. Get a little better look at it right here, standing back on the slide. So yeah, that's how it looks right now, and we are about to replace, well, we're going to cover it up with this. I don't think there's any reason to put new wallpaper up and then this over top of it. That just really wouldn't make any sense. I don't even think that we'll need to mess with peeling this off. I mean, maybe we could. Let's see. Yeah, leave it to me to make more work for myself. I didn't want to have to unscrew this because I kind of had problems with the one over by the passenger's seat. See, and that doesn't even, well, yeah, I guess it does loosen that enough to get under it. Okay, there we go. Looks like the rest is going to be a problem. That's on there pretty good, so we're just not even going to mess with it. Okay, yeah, so that would not come off there. I mean, I could mess around with it and make a lot more work for myself. That's a little sticky under there, but that's all right because it's going to be covered up. And I was looking at this and I thought, well, if that's a clear backing there, then you're going to be able to see that through. but it's not. It's a white backing behind there when you peel this off, and then you peel this off, and the white stays on. So it's just like a sheet that goes over this. So you won't see anything behind this, you know, like peeking out through the tiles. Also, in looking at this and the size of these and what I'm going to have to cut off the edges and that, I believe I'm going to have to order another pack. I only have 10 sheets. These are 12 by 12. And it looks like this over here is going to take 6 pieces, 2, 4, 6, about 7 pieces right there with how far it goes back. It'll come over to about here, and I'll have to cut some remnants, and I'll have to stop it about right here and make that the red wallpaper. And then we'll just have the little bit back here and along there. So I'm definitely going to have to order another thing, but let's do what we can today and at least get this corner done over here. And I know I'm talking a lot for those of you who came here strictly just to see how these tiles go up. This is not an instructional video. This is more of a documentation of me remodeling my own RV. So that's why I kind of BS a lot during this stuff and, you know, show little bits of preparing and all that stuff. But on this channel, in this series, it's all about me remodeling this RV and getting ready to go on the road. Okay, so I'm going to start in this corner here. That means the first thing that I need to do is cut this so that it will be flush up against here. So I think what I'm going to do is come into this one here. I'll start like that, and in that way I can use this part on this wall, and it will match perfectly up to this one here. Messed up. I had to pull that out of there, and the reason is because what I realized is this is the piece that was on this part right here. That has a white thing for you to stick the next one on. But this one, which was going the opposite direction, it's just cut like that. So that is what would actually lay on here on the next piece. So you have to go one specific direction in putting these together. And I was going the opposite direction, so I just wasted a whole piece. Guess what, guys? It looks like it's going on good. Oh no, I tore that out too. Look, I totally tore it out, and here's the reason, guys. You probably couldn't see in that other video, but it needs to be flush with the countertop here, and the countertop's going kind of down. This is not a perfect 90-degree angle coming up here, so it was right up against the edge here, but it was going up, and by the time I got back here, it was about to be almost a half an inch from the base here, which means that I'd have to start the next one here, and it would be up so high back there that it just would look horrible. I'm telling you, this has been one heck of a day. My brother even came in, and we were working on the jacks over there, and we still can't get those going. However, I did find a whole other fuse box down here that I hadn't seen before. So I'm just going to have to go through all of those fuses or find a diagram online and see if it might be one of those. Because there's no wires torn, there's no nothing. And I don't know, I just can't figure it out. Like, nothing in here is easy. It's fun, but it's not easy. Okay, I think we got it this time, guys. A lot of trial and error here. What I had to do was take 3 pieces and affix them together at the seams. You can see there's a tiny, tiny bit right here where it's open, but I don't think that's going to be a problem. And I measured the whole thing from here to make sure that it goes flush up against there, all the way over here, and then I made a couple little marks here and cut it so that it would fit perfect on there. And now you can watch while I screw it up again. Holy crap, it actually worked. There it is, our first strip in place. You can't even see the seams. So I did a pretty dang good job with that. Yeah. Fits perfect, and on to the next one. Here's what I got left. I'm gonna have to get on Amazon tonight, and I'm gonna order at least one more pack. Probably two, actually, because it was really easy to mess this stuff up. I messed up 3 sheets. There's some of the sheets I messed up there, and then these are cut, but these are things that I can actually salvage, and I still have a full sheet, and that is what I have done so far. So what I do actually have done is coming along very well, but yeah, it took some learning before I actually have it down to where I pretty much know what I'm doing. I got it right up against the edge here really good, right up against the edge there, and the same down on the bottom here. And I'll tell you what, it's not easy. I mean, it kind of even looks like there's air bubbles in some places in here, but I can't really tell because of the nature of the stone, or, well, it's fake stone, but you know what I mean. Definitely tiring, and I wish I would have got more done today. Okay, guys, for me, it's been 3-4 days. For you, it's been just like that. And we are back. If you remember, that's what we finished before. And here's the old pack. We got 2 more packs in the mail today from Amazon. And I am ready to knock this thing out. I also went over to LaRose and I grabbed 3 more rolls of our wallpaper. That's what it looks like right there. So I'm going to set up the camera here and wipe down this cabinet here. I apparently got it wet a little bit. And then we'll get busy, see if we can't get this done. Okay guys, this thing is finally done, and I am so glad, because it was such a huge job. Look at all this crap I have laying on the floor. I've been getting so mad and throwing this stuff around. So crazy. So here's how it looks, all finished. Up in there, back in there. I did take it all the way up here. Man, was this oh, the whole thing was. But it's done. I think it looks really good. Whew. It's kind of weird because it's almost like it's hard to show you on the camera, but just imagine, you know, if you're walking around in here, that's what it looks like. Come over here to make some coffee. Cha-cha-cha-ching! Now this, I need to figure out how to get back in place because the screws don't actually go into the wall. It's so weird. And I brought it over here just past the counter there and the thing. I think I like how that looks. I was thinking maybe I would cut it down and take the wallpaper down there, but I actually like how that comes over to the door. So there it is, guys. Finally finished. Huge job. If you want to do it for yourself, I got the tiles from Amazon. They were about 30 bucks a box. I ended up getting 3 boxes. I have like 2 sheets left that were extra, and it's because I messed up so many times. And I'm telling you, it's a big job. I mean, it's tough. There's so many places where each part ends, and then it zigzags in between. And, you know, I ended up using like a whole sheet down here just to get the bottom thing. And then I had to find the one that matched and cut it out of the middle and do it there. So, anyways, yeah. If you're going to do a big space like this, you're going to need 3 packages. So, that's it, guys. I am signing off, cleaning up, and getting out of here. I'll put the microwave and everything back tomorrow.